The Tamworth Country Music Festival gets underway today in northwest New South Wales. It's a 10-day celebration of all things country music.
We always love being together, and we understand all that you do. I know we would trade every dollar made to be under the moon with you.
That's the sound of Ashleigh Dallas. She's a Tamworth-born and 4-time Golden Guitar winner. She's a reigning female artist of the year and has been nominated for 4 awards this year, including Album of the Year. She is 3rd generation in the Dallas country music family. Both her father and grandfather have golden guitars to their name, and she joins us live now from Tamworth. Ashleigh Dallas, thank you for your time. How does it feel to be back? Are you getting ready to perform?
Oh, it feels electric here in our town of Tamworth as we are here day one for that Tamworth Country Music Festival, and I am so ready to get out on that stage and perform and soak up the atmosphere over the next 10 days. It's a huge 10 days.
I suppose country music's in your blood, isn't it? You've got your father, your grandfather with golden guitars to their name. Are they the people who inspire you?
Absolutely. I grew up thinking that most people did what we did as a family on the weekends, and it wasn't until I got to high school that I realised we were in a kind of a very unique situation. And I was born here in Tamworth, and we've had a long history with this Tamworth Country Music Festival, and it's our favourite time of year, and it kick-starts our touring for the entire year as well. And the whole town comes alive with music through the streets, the venues, and for me, inspiration does come from my family, but there's a lot of stories that connect me back to this town as well.
What is it like being part of the Country Music Festival when you are performing and mingling with artists and performers?
It's, I use the word, it's like euphoric. There's this sense of happiness around that the Tamworth Festival is back in January in the heat and the glory. And it's a beautiful industry that I'm a part of. Everyone's got a place, everyone's got their audiences, and Tamworth's just so warm for all of that, no pun intended. So it's really nice that we're here celebrating all styles of country music right here in Country Music Capital.
You're a Tamworth local. How important is this festival for the town?
So important, and especially after the last few years with the pandemic, and prior to that we've had droughts and bushfires as well. So for a regional city to have this extra tourism boost with visitors to the town is a huge positive thing for our region, and the whole town gets behind it. The last week there's been that prep happening, and I go for my walk in the street and they've got the stages getting built, and everyone knows how important this time of year after Christmas as well. So it's that big boost to kickstart into a great 12 months ahead for a regional city.
What's your favourite part about it? Is it getting up on stage, or is it seeing the town come alive?
From a local perspective, I love just seeing the town come alive. And obviously as a performer, what we get to do and to connect to people is the true essence of everything that we do. And it's where the fuel comes for me to keep going. So I love being on stage, connecting to our audiences and getting to know their stories as well, because the country music fan is a lot of the reasons why we write these songs. So to be here in Tamworth and to connect to all of our visitors in the town and also the local spirit, it's a electric feeling, and I get quite overwhelmed with it as well. It's really special.
Would you say country music is growing in Australia?
It really is. I think it's the fastest growing genre as well, and I think it's probably the most inviting industry as well, that you just be who you are. There's an audience for everybody, and I think that's on show here in Tamworth, especially with the many styles that fit under that country music umbrella, and it's very exciting to see. There's lots of young new talent on our streets. We've had the Academy of Country Music as well, which fosters and nourishes new youth talent. We have our Star Maker search as well, which is going to launch another career off right here in Tamworth. So it's growing. There's a big wide world out there, and it's so exciting that Australia is on the map with our country music, and it's getting led here in Tamworth.
Ashleigh, you're the reigning female artist of the year. You've been nominated for 4 awards this year, including Album of the Year. How do you feel?
Look, I had to go to the physio. My jaw dropped that much when we got announced as a finalist in 4 categories. Talking about my family, my dad produced my record, my brother plays on it, and it's a real family unit in our business of what we get to do. And the Golden Guitar Awards, it's our night of nights. When you're a performer on the streets of Tamworth, you dream of being a part of that night. So I feel the weight of being involved, and I take that with a huge lot of pride and as a real humbling experience as well.